And now the video starts for real. So of course, the yo-yo, what is up guys? Welcome back to another UEC video. Today is round whatever. It's round number 13. Yeah guys, that was my intro actually. I already did it on stream, so I didn't have to do it again. But yeah, today is round number 12, I think it is, for a very special GP. Oh, it's not GP, it's 3 qualifying sessions. First we start in Vegas, as you can see, then we move to Jeddah, and then for the final run we are going to Singapore. I almost forgot it, but yeah, Singapore is the final run. But before we are going to go in our first qualifying lap, I want to talk about the standings, of course. Because in America, Austin Grand Prix, we got a 1, 2, 3 for the team. Go check the video out if you haven't already. And that's honestly great for the team. We almost scored the maximum points apart from fastest lap. So of course we're trying to keep this rhythm going and score a lot of points for this session. The point system will be a little bit different because you will score 10 points for first, and for 10th you will score 1 point, and of course, yeah, just counting down. And for the driver standings, we are currently leading with 31 points, I believe it is. To Joji, of course, he did quit. But the guy in P3, truly, he didn't quit. And he is 49 points behind us. So we have a comfortable gap to the guys behind us, of course, and having a good lead. But yeah, let's hope we can extend this for this Grand Prix. Of course, it isn't a real Grand Prix, so we don't have any strategies apart from the qualifying sessions that will start in a few minutes time. But yeah, very interesting format. I hope you guys like it. Let me know in the comment section below, and don't forget to like this video. But we waffled enough for now, so let's go to our first qualifying lap as we burp over there. Sorry for that. Vegas, interesting track, of course. Going towards the first corner is very tricky because you can, yeah, basically lose the rear end on the entry. And then this corner, this is turn number 2, maybe 3, I'm not sure. Tricky one as well, because you're basically just sliding a lot over there, especially if you just, yeah, mistime it. Corner number whatever this is, very easy, but yeah, you have to be careful with hitting the wall, as we do that ever so slightly, just brushing it. Then this corner tricky as well, because yeah, again, the rear end is just stepping out very easily, and for this corner section then you have a lot of understeer. So I really like that entire section, but it's tricky, it's very tricky. Then we go to the place where Lando Norris crashed on lap number 3. This is easy to lock up and also lose your rear end. You have to watch out on the exit because you can hit that wall very easily. And then there's this strip, I think it is. It's called the strip, not sure. Yeah, just trying to take it very close to the walls. Almost hitting 360 kilometers an hour, as you can see on the top, no, bottom right. Then this corner, very heavy braking, so we go very deep actually, and we are losing like a 10th or something, but nevertheless it's still a very good lap, I think so. And then the final corner, this is going to the finish line.
The cook, man, even went faster than previously.
We set a 131.3.
And they got slipstreams as well. We'll get washed off.
Yeah, I'm very confident, as you can hear.
You're doing your best.
Good first lap. But of course, there is a lot of more to gain, especially in the final section over here, as you can see, as we almost spin it into the wall. Yeah, this is our second lap and actually also the final lap, so we are going very quickly through this qualifying session. 30 seconds left on the clock as we going to set our second flying lap. First corner again, we're already up by a 10th, as you saw. Not the best entry for this, yeah, second qualifying lap, but yeah, we're already making it up in the second part of those corner sections. I really don't know what turns they are. Turn number 4, I think this is. Gaining a little bit of time, not that much, a few thousand of a second. By the way, we dropped down to P3, as you can see, battling different teams and drivers. Understeering in that corner, and because of that we're losing a lot of time. Almost half a 10th up right now. yeah, that's not really good. But I think there's still a lot of time to gain. Then this one is very tricky, as I mentioned earlier. We don't really nail it this time. Just hitting the wall ever so slightly on the exit. Because of that, we don't have the best exit. Yeah, one of my teammates for this race, cause he is going to give us slipstream. He's a little bit further up the road, so we don't really gain that much, but he's still a good effort over there. This corner section, let's see what we do.
It's over. I messed it up. I'm sorry.
Messed it up over there, and we could have improved over there if we did nail it, but unfortunately we just make a slight mistake.
I'm sorry.
And because of that, we are going to finish in P4 in this qualifying session. Just a few thousandths of a second behind our teammate Curse as well, and the guy in P3. Then we have Koza, he is in P8. So
Okay, no
yeah,
worries.
not sure how many points that is in total. I think it's somewhere around 18 points, I believe.
Dang it, bro.
So yeah, pretty good first qualifying session, I would say. Not the best, but I think we can build from here. And that's exactly what our plan is for our next qualifying session in Jeddah, as you can see. Because this is our first qualifying lap. For this track, I should say. A little bit strange, of course, to say this is our first flying lap, since this is actually our third flying lap. But first flying lap for this track. Turns 1 and 2, not taking it that aggressively, as you can see. I started to learn this track yeah, just an hour ago or something. So yeah, no practice earlier. As we're basically attacking every single corner so far. Yeah, just almost kissing or brushing the wall. Jeddah is a track with a lot of high-speed corners, as you can see just about that first sector alone. Second sector we are approaching right now. This is the hairpin, or at least in my eyes, this is a hairpin. A very long and fast hairpin. I really like that corner, to be fair. It's so cool with the banking. Then we have this corner, very difficult one. Yeah, you really have to try to not kill your car over there, because it's too easy to hit a wall or lock up or whatever. Then this is the corner where Lance Stroll went off in 2024, of course. He hit the wall over there and went straight. But we didn't do that in this qualifying session. Now we're on the final straight, and with there's debris, as you can hear me say. Final corner, Max Verstappen in 2021, he hit the wall on the right hand side. You don't want to do that over here. So yeah, we don't do that as well. We learn from his mistakes, and we're going to set a 1:26.6 for our first qualifying lap. Yeah, a little bit disappointed with that, but luckily we have a lot of time left to set a second qualifying lap, and we're going to start that in a few seconds time, going for that apex and exit on this straight, so that we could potentially gain a little bit of time. We don't do that, but it's a strategy, of course, you can use. First two corners, we are trying to take it aggressively, but we are going to lose a little bit of time over there. Not that, not really improving, but yeah, it's marginally. Again, yeah, just trying to be as aggressive as possible without hitting these walls. First section this is. We are improving. A lot of time gaining actually right now. Almost a tenth and a half. As you can see, going fastest in the first sector, a purple first sector over there. Then we are losing a little bit of time in that hairpin. I'm just going to call it hairpin, so deal with it. Then this corner, the tricky corner section, we are gaining a lot of time, almost 2/10. We are cooking right now. Potentially going to get pole position if it's enough. But yeah, again, this corner, losing a little bit of time, not that much, just a few thousandths of a second, but it can make a difference, of course, in a qualifying lap like these, and it's very important to just hit the apexes, especially in those fast corners. And we have a purple second sector as well, now entering the final corner of this track, really a braking zone that you have to get right, and we do so. Improving by over 2/10, and it's going to be 3 purple sectors, and that's a 1:26.4, very good lap. But still, there's a little bit of time left, and also on the board as well. Just 20 seconds left in this session. We're really late, but yeah, going for our final run. This is. I think we can improve, but it's going to be difficult because yeah, I think we already managed to get the best out of ourselves, as we are struggling right now in the first two corners, already up by almost a tenth. And then there's this section where we lose the rear end. Still trying to improve though. Maybe it's possible. Not sure.
Yeah, it's over.
It is over, as you can hear. We did hit the wall. We did make a lot of mistakes, and that's exactly what you don't want to do in these qualifying sessions. And it's very frustrating, of course. We are P5, our teammate Curse P6, and Koza P10. That gives us a total of 12 points, I believe it is. So a total of 30 points right now, but it's not really good. We are making a lot of mistakes. And we had to do better, of course. So yeah, a very different mindset for this third qualifying session. That our session, qualifying session, yeah, I think it is. First flying lap for the Singapore, I want to say Grand Prix, but for the Singapore qualifying session, whatever. I have no idea how to exactly do this. First few corners were pretty good, actually. I think there's time to improve, but yeah, for the first lap, that's pretty decent. This corner is pretty tricky because it's a very long one, and you can hit the wall very easily on the left-hand side on the exit. Then the first sector is already over. For this corner, it's important to stay within the wide lines. You don't want to invalidate. It's very easy to do so, and that corner is just tricky. Then we have this section where George Russell is going to bin it on the right hand side over here. It is. We don't do so. We're not George Russell. Yeah, easy to just make mistakes, of course. Difficult to push around here, especially if the tire wear or the tires aren't in the correct temperature window. Then we have a little bit of a slipstream over here from our teammate. He's moving out of the way, so we didn't gain much of that, but still, if it's a few thousandths of a second, then I'll accept it, of course. Final sector, this is different to the previous few years. I like the change over there. It's just, I don't know, it's nice, it's different. But then, final corner, Lance Stroll binned it over there, of course, as well. No idea what's up with me and Lance Stroll today, but we said at 128.6. Not the best, but of course that was the first lap. So of course we can improve in the second flying lap. And we're already going for it. Final corner this is, and going for the straight this is. Joji is actually interrupting me. So yeah, get off, Joji. You're not welcome anymore. No, just kidding. He's a good friend, of course. He did run the first few tracks with me and Theo. But yeah, he joined in the middle of this qualifying session. Or lap, whatever. First sector, pretty good. We improved a lot.
That did not
but now
help at all.
There is a car in front of us. That's one of our teammates, Koza. Very distracting, I think. Especially, when you're still in a way after a straight, you just have to get out, of course. And because of that, and because of other issues, we are not really improving, making a lot of mistakes, not having a clean run so far, and yeah, the result is being slower actually than our first lap. So not doing great right now. We're still going to try to finish this lap, even though it's not the best. Potentially we could gain a lot of time over here in this last few corners, taking it aggressively and
whoever tried to give me
actually making this mistake. So we decided to go in. So yeah, as you can hear me say, it was very much in the way. It didn't help me out at all. But luckily we have one final stint left for this qualifying session, trying to get that pole position, or at least a higher position, because we're P4 right now. So we're going for the attack over here in this final run. This is with a few seconds left, 30 seconds again, and going for that turn one, going to take it aggressively, hitting that apex very clean. Then the tricky left corner this is, but we are improving by almost a tenth and a half now. going for this turn 4, this is, I believe, maybe turn 5, almost 2 tenths, 2 tenths actually, almost 2.5, wow, improving as Ellie is out of the session. Purple first sector, then this corner we're going to invalidate.
Yeah.
That's our qualifying session over. We will not be improving, and that's a very sad ending, of course. We are P5, as you can see. Our teammates Curse and Koza got P8 and a disqualification. So unfortunately, that's just our qualifying session over. This is actually the round. It's already over. So yeah, guys, if you did enjoy this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos. And I'll see you in the final episode, the UEC Silverstone Grand Prix. Ciao.